Hi, Westy. Cody Kelly here. In case you don't know me, I'm fairly loud and always running around the building. I wanted to pop into your PLC to sort of reground and review the PLC process. It's been quite a while since we've been together, and since we started this PLC process a few years ago, it's sort of lost its footing through pandemic and the craziness of the past couple years. And so we just kind of wanted to come back and give the why and the how, so that we can have successful and effective meetings. So the PLC process we started a few years ago, I had the chance to do with Carolyn Warren, which was amazing. Because we both were new to this curriculum that had just been brought in by IB, and we both felt very uncertain, and we were there to learn. So we came in with this growth mindset. We really relied on each other, and we did the process with fidelity, and I found it to be incredibly helpful. It made my life easier. It made my job easier. We were able to share the work and share the load and the weight of the progress our students were making. So come in with a growth mindset, because I think that's a key piece. When you are looking at your data, you want to bring data to the meeting, right? How many kids are proficient and how many kids are not? You also want to bring evidence, maybe an example of a low, a medium, and a high. That could just be like a paragraph. This could be a short exit ticket you did. This doesn't have to be a massive assignment. It's, hey, we're working on this one thing. Show me real quick what you can do, and then let's see what that looks like, right? So bring an example so that you can all look at it and normalize what a 3 actually looks like for that specific target. So our kids are learning the exact same thing and able to perform the same way. I just want to show you quick on Empower. If you go into your target browser under the reporting tab, it'll show you all of your proficiencies. So you don't have to sit there and do the math. You don't need another document. It's all here. And so you can see each target. Obviously, if you hover over the eye, you have your name and your description. If you hover over the bar, it will show you how many kids have completed that target, how many kids are working on it. And you'll know where you're at in that target, right? So like, for example, we're working on this target in my class. We've got 9 kids who have completed it, but that's at a level 3, and I really need them to be at a 3.5 to pass their exam. So I really need to push them forward and then get those 7 kids getting up to that level 3. If you click on the bar, it takes you to your score estimator. So there you can see exactly who's at what level, and then you can look at their evidence to determine how you might group them. So maybe you grab all of the 1.5s and the 2.5s. Don't forget to take a deep breath every time that the spinning boxes start. But anyway, I can take these kids, group them in small groups, and work with them, which is amazing. So coming back to the agenda, I will bring data from my kids. Grab that from Empower. Maybe it's digital, maybe it's paper, whatever you got, it works. And then we'll sit as our team, and I really think it's important to do like a check-in. How are we doing? What's new? What are successes? What are failures of the week? Maybe give each other some advice, a hug. I don't know. You can meditate if you want. But I think that's important to make that connection with each other in order to dig into the work together. We ask our kids to do these things because we know it works. We're human too, right? We also need these things sometimes to be effective. So once you get into the data, you want to review the skill that you're looking at. And then what does the data tell you, right? Where are the kids at? How many are doing it? How many are not? Of those kids that are not, what are they not quite getting? How are we going to intervene on that learning and help them push to the next level? How are we going to make it specific so that they can be successful? Additionally, with our other kids who are reaching the target, we want to extend their learning and take them to their next level, whatever that might mean. So as a team, you talk about strategies, ideas. You don't all have to do the exact same thing all the time, but these tried and true instructional strategies should be used by everybody. And we should be sharing them and learning them and making our jobs and our lives easier. So you have those conversations, and then you make an action plan. What are you going to do over the next couple weeks to address this target and help the kids make that push forward? And then ideally in that PLC time, you have time to work, right? So you actually collaborate. You split up the work of doing this thing, and you take on a task, and then you get it done, and then you can go home and enjoy your family and your life, right? So I think it is important at the end of the PLC that all the teams come back together as a department and you just discuss, hey, what did we learn? What are we going to go take away and do? And then we're learning department by department as well, which are good conversations to be having, particularly on grade level with our kids, right? So this looks like a lot, but it's that conversation that's important. Really, all you're going to end up doing is this second page. You'll fill out what you talked about, what were those chief challenges you saw within the performance of the target, your proficiency, what were those solutions, the action plan, and what are you going to bring next time to PLC to see how that progress is moving forward. So this is just kind of a snapshot of the conversation that you have, right? So if you have questions, please let us know. I hope that you have a successful PLC today, and thanks for listening to me ramble.